And now it's time to meet our first contestant. Will you come in and sign in, please? J.H. Edmondson. Right, sir? All right, panel, we're a little bit fearful, to be quite frank with you, that if you knew from whence Mr. Edmondson came, it might give you some sort of a clue as to what we don't want you to have any clues to. Therefore, I will just present the panel. Mr. Edmondson. How do you do?
How do you do?
Will you come over here and join me? Sir, do you know how we keep score on this program?
I certainly do.
Then let's let the folks at home and those in the audience here in the theater know exactly what your line is. All right. Panel, the usual bit of help. We'll tell you that Mr. Edmondson is salaried, and let's begin the general questioning with Arlene Francis.
Mr. Edmondson, do you work for a non-profit-making organization?
Yes, I think it's been considered non-profit. Some might dispute it.
They might, huh? Would it be any branch of the government?
Yes.
Are you associated in any way with nuclear physics?
Well, I don't really think
Isn't
so.
everything?
Isn't everybody? No, not Mr. Edmondson.
All right.
1 down and 9 to go, Mr. Andrews.
Well, I take it the fact that you use your left hand has nothing got to do with your success of whatever job you do in the place you don't want to say where you come from.
Many have wondered what might have been the cause for success or failure, whatever it might have been. Maybe it is the left hand. I don't know.
It's not, I see. Well, this, what did you say, nuclear fission? No. Have you anything to do with missiles?
Miss who?
No.
Missiles?
Oh.
Very nice. Comes from Dublin.
No missiles or missiles. So that's 2 down and 8 to go, Miss Kilgallen.
Mr. Edmondson, do you work indoors more than outdoors?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Would your post be considered either bordering or actually in the realm of the executive?
I think so, yes.
Do both men and women benefit from your services?
I hope so.
Could you be said to hold office?
Yes, I think so. We're
Are
trying
you-
to hold on to it.
Are you elected to that office?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Is it a state rather than a federal office?
Yes, it is.
Is it a southern state?
Well, I don't think so.
Well, would I think
No, I
so?
don't think we can call it a southern state. 3 down and 7 to go, Mr. Sir.
Mr. Edmondson, if is there some question as to whether it's a southern state or not? Is that what you're implying by your rather devious
No, you
answer?
can get it. I would leave this because you can get a quick no here. We have ruled it's not a southern state. So
Might it be termed a border state?
Well, I think that might depend on who is making the determination, Mr. Sir.
It is not, I think, counted historically among the border
Well, now,
states.
No, I
by
don't
border
think it
states,
is.
I would mean Kentucky, Tennessee, or Arkansas.
Well, well, you didn't. If you'd said that in the first place, I could have given you the no much
No.
earlier. That makes it 4 6 to go, Miss Fred.
Is it a newly acquired state?
A newly what?
Acquired state, such as Hawaii or Alaska?
Oh, there we go
No.
again. The door being unlocked all over the place. That's 5 down and 5 to go, Mr. Andrews.
This particular service that you do, could you do it outside of your own state? Could you do it here in New York, if New York is not your state?
No.
Well, I think
Well,
here
we
with
could.
with your permission, we will agree that under a given set of circumstances, which would find that our guest was resident in New York and he was chosen to serve in this capacity in New York, there's no question about his ability to function in that post under those circumstances.
That is what we call a devious answer.
Thank you. Ed, to avail ourselves of this service, would we come to you in a building where you would operate from?
You mean specifically?
Would we go to him rather than he would come to us, specifically or unspecifically?
It's a nice one, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Well, Well, I would say that more come to me, but you, as a citizen, would probably say that I should come to you.
But you should come to me, but I would go to you. That's
One thing
fine.
is dead certain, Mr. Edmondson is a politician. I will say that.
Well, I don't know about governors and things in this country, but he looks too young for that sort of thing,
No,
isn't
not
he?
necessarily.
Not necessarily.
Try it.
All right, are you
Try
a
it.
governor of some state or other?
Now that you have determined that our guest is a governor, all you have to do is find the state which he governs.
Oh, John, this program is what's my line, not what's my geography.
Yeah, but for instance, he could not perform his function here in New York as a resident of the state in which he is presently lodged, so we think to fully meet the qualifications of this program, we have to determine the state of which he presides as governor. I think that makes a lot of sense. You want to take a shot at one?
We're going to have 48 chances, 49, 50 chances.
Yeah.
It's east or west of the Mississippi.
What's east or west of the Mississippi, Bennett, then? You better tell me one of them.
Well, it's not New Jersey.
It's not New Jersey. No,
And
I'll
it's
pass
not
this one to Dorothy because she's very good on politics.
I'm not. I'm
No?
not at all. I passed to Bennett. It's not Connecticut. That's all I know.
Well, is the state of which you're governor, Governor Edmondson, east of the Mississippi River?
No, it isn't.
6 down and 4 to go, Miss Francis.
You're only making it tougher.
Where's Nevada? Because I haven't spent too much time in Las Vegas.
I think just to be fair, I'll flip the rest of the cards and give it away. You should know this, Miss Arlene. You're in a business now that should tell this to you almost immediately.
Oklahoma?
Oklahoma!
All I want to say, John, is that I never felt safer with my 3 drops of oil than I do. Governor Edmondson is taking care of it.
Isn't Governor Edmondson a man who's responsible for repealing that obnoxious liquor law that obtained for so long in Oklahoma?
Well, I think that would be more accurately put that and again, Arlene will probably say that I'm being a politician, but that the people were responsible for repealing that law.
Let me stress one thing, and this is interesting. Actually, Governor Edmondson, if you don't mind if I give away your years, 33 years old, is the youngest governor in the country and the youngest governor in the history of Oklahoma. And even more remarkable, because I think it tends to show a change in the face of politics.
And
His lieutenant governor is younger than he is. Your lieutenant governor is 31, if I
That's
remember
correct.
correctly.
He
Is that
sure is.
remarkable?
John, the teenagers are taking over.
And some people are stretching the teenager's age.
Well, I must say it's nice to have you. What are you in New York for? I know you have a big international oil exposition coming up in Oklahoma very soon.
Yes, we do, John. We have an international oil exposition starting this Thursday, where representatives of the oil industry from not only all of the 50 states, Arlene, but the entire world will be represented there in Tulsa, Oklahoma for this oil exposition. And we are there to promote this and also any other industry that we can for the great state of Oklahoma.
Oh,
Thank you
very
very
well.
much.
Good to see you. Yes, fun? Well, panel, I got to admit, that was sort of a half and half. You know, you got it. Yeah.
My wife's going to kill me. She comes from Oklahoma City.
Well, I'll tell you.
We'll handle your case.
We'll handle your case for you. For a price, I'll talk to Miss Phyllis and see what we can do about getting you out of this one. All right, let's see what we can do with another challenger. Would you come in and sign in, please?